Hey everybody, welcome to episode 7 of Deus Ex Human Revolution Director's Cut. Right now we're gonna go to the morgue, because it's got good stuff there, apparently. We're gonna go check on the guy who had the implants from earlier. That guy. Ooh, that might be more fun. Drop you, take the reload. Combined with what? Yeah, that's right. Okay. Let's go to the morgue. We are
About
in the
time.
morgue.
You the home sec guy I was ordered to wait for? Tell Manderley I didn't get the memo until I was halfway through the autopsy. By then, it was too late to close him up again.
Right. So you recovered the neural hub?
Tricky bit of work that was. A few inches lower and the bullet would have fried more than just the pedal connectors. As it is, I can't guarantee you'll get anything useful out of it, other than the fact that it's been modified.
Modified? With what?
Some kind of wet drive. But hey, I didn't look. Ultraviolet means ultraviolet, and I know how touchy you guys get when it comes to matters of national security. He's all yours. The hub's been detached, but I left it in the skull as ordered. Now, if you'll excuse me, I got paperwork to fix.
Okay. Thanks. I want the hypostim. What can I drop for a hypostim? Mind template. Got anything good in that desk? I like how you can just investigate desks. Not investigate. You can just take anything from a desk and it'll be okay. Can I move him?
Boss, I got the neural hub. Looks like it's been modified with some kind of wet drive. Pritchard should have a look at it.
No, don't bring it here. Frank's not finished running his diagnostic, and I don't want to risk connecting any tech to our networks till he's done.
Especially if the tech is military. So what do you want me to do?
Take the hub to your apartment. I'll have Frank contact you there.
Sweet. Can I move him? Wee! Taking him for a joyride.
Someone help! Someone help! Ah! Please, don't kill me.
Oops. That was a bad idea. I guess he notices when you drag a body off a table. Oops. Okay. Well, I can't do that because it'll spot me. So I think we just go out. Why is there so many different stairs in this place?
Perhaps they feared what might happen once the hostage situation had settled. Violent skirmishes did break out.
Kinda wanna go out the back way if there is one. Try and find... Exit this way, okay. That's what I wanted. So, because I'm wondering if I can get the storage locker this way. Looks like I can. Awesome. So there's the storage locker. There's a guy on that side.
Jensen, I have a message for you from one of your former colleagues, a Detective Alexander.
Jenny? What did she want?
She said she could use some help if you could make your way over to Grand River Road. And might I just add, as wonderful as it is to have you back at the office, I am not your personal dating service.
Might be able to use those for something. Oh no!
Don't kill me.
No.
Leave me alone.
I didn't want to use that. Found all that evidence. Gonna check in here. Fortify.
Access denied.
What? Screw you.
Please, please don't kill me.
I'm not gonna kill you. It's only a stun gun.
I'm trying to remind people that the only way they can get in touch with me is leave me alone.
Ay, ay, ay. Didn't even read through the reports. Probably should have. Okay, this time. Fortify.
Access granted.
Sweet. I think if I play this right, I can get over. Aha! Perfect. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Wish I could run longer, make things easier.
Hey, Jensen! Long time no see. Jensen. My God, it's been a while. Remember me? We used to work the old 17th precinct back in the day. Man, I wish I could go with the good old you haven't changed at all bit, but that'd be complete and utter bullshit, right?
Yeah, I guess that's one way to put it. You look a little different too, Xander. What's your new gig?
Deep cover. I'm keeping tabs on the derelict row ballers for now. I've got a hunch something big's coming.
Why do I get the sudden feeling you're about to include me into that something big?
Because you're clever. That and the fact that, well, it's pretty obvious. But jokes aside, you couldn't have come at a better time, Jensen. This case I'm on, we're stalling and we could use a little external help.
Go ahead.
I'm with IA now, and we're working a sting on a dirty cop named Jack O'Malley. Elusive motherfucker. I mean, Men in Black elusive. We know he's involved in drugs, weapon dealing, tied into the gangs. But he's clever, and we just can't seem to pin anything on him. I swear he's got friends in high places.
Okay, and where do I fit in all this?
You're an outsider. You can go places we legally can't. I need someone to do a couple of things. Break into his apartment, sneak into DRB territory, and finally, go undercover posing as a hitman. This guy is nothing minor, Jensen. He's the real deal. Major player, major consequences. We have to get him before shit hits the fan. You in?
Can't let a guy like that roam free. I'm in.
All right then, let's get to work. Like I said, I've got a couple of very promising leads, but O'Malley's got friends among the powers that be. I wouldn't be able to get my hands on a warrant, even if I had footage of the perp confessing in real time as he's finger painting his motive on the wall in the victim's blood. So I guess we're gonna have to break a few rules.
Okay. But we have to be careful how we handle this. It could discredit your investigation.
True, but thing is, Jensen, it's either this or there simply won't be an investigation. You know me, I usually play by the book. Only this time, the bad guy's a friend of the publisher.
What about the undercover assignment? Posing as a hitman?
O'Malley's crafty, and even a bit paranoid. He's always using proxies, scapegoats, and red herrings to get us off his ass. But after months of schmoozing, we finally got through to one of his guys. Turned him into a mole. He provides us with information, stuff like that.
And he's gonna be my way in?
Exactly. Yesterday, another one of O'Malley's guys whacked someone, a drug dealer. There's a witness, but we don't have any details. O'Malley does, and he wants someone to take care of the mess. The usual guy just got busted for possession, so the contact will send you in to pose as his replacement. O'Malley will be waiting for you in an alley next to the police station.
And you want me to milk him to get the info on the witness?
You haven't lost your touch, Jensen. We think O'Malley will ask you to retrieve the murder weapon, use it to kill the witness, and then plant it on a scapegoat he can arrest later. What you need to do is get that weapon and bring it to me.
And what about the witness?
We're almost positive he's a member of the MCBs. Once you know the location, you'll need to get there, take care of any opposition, and prep him for retrieval.
Prep him?
Well, you know, he's a gangbanger, Jensen. He's not going to turn in peacefully, but we need him alive. So I guess you're going to have to play this one macho and knock him out. One of our guys will then just happen to stumble upon him. You know, serendipity.
Okay. What's this about getting into DRB territory?
Yeah, I need you to get in there and track down a shipment of weapons for me. We managed to gain access to solid information that will tie it to O'Malley, but I need proof it's really there. They've probably stashed it around somewhere.
A cop dealing weapons to a criminal anti-Aug gang? Not a pretty picture.
Got that right. I guess we both agree. Nothing good can come out of this, huh? I don't know where exactly the DRB's cache is, but I know there's a bonus for you if you manage to sneak in and out without being spotted. Would make shit easier to handle on my side.
So what am I looking for in O'Malley's apartment?
Information, drugs, weapons. Basically anything you think can be used to build a stronger case against him. The more you get, the better.
Okay, let's do this. You can contact me on my info link if anything comes up.
Excellent. Oh, and Jensen, one last thing. To protect my cover, it'd be better if you only contact me again once you've taken care of everything.
Okay. Well, let's say go back to my building. Deal with 3 and...
Have you found anything? Please, I've got to know what really happened to Megan.
I've investigated all of Detective Chase's leads. You were right. Something was off with Megan's case.
So, what did you find?
There were only 3 people who got out of the labs alive. Me and 2 others. One died in the hospital a few days later. The second one, a lab tech, was ready to give a detailed description of what he saw. Funny thing is, by the time the investigators got to him, he couldn't remember a thing.
You sound like you don't believe that.
I don't. Not from the reports I've read. I think someone got to him first. An officer assigned to the case was asked to get rid of a major piece of evidence. Footage from one of our intellicams showed fuzzy images of the attackers bringing something inside the labs.
What? What were they bringing in?
I don't know. But for someone higher up to want that evidence gone, it must have been important. I got my hand on a test report that confirms what was bothering Chase. The attackers used excessive measures to make bodies and equipment unidentifiable.
Oh my God, Megan. What do you make of this, Adam?
I don't know exactly. I guess the idea was to leave no traces, no DNA evidence that would link back to them. But it just seems a bit too convenient. Someone in the government, a man named Manderley, ordered that a specially appointed medical examiner perform the autopsy. He bypassed the local ME. Simply put, that's not a good sign.
It sure doesn't sound good. So what you're telling me is we couldn't find anything conclusive?
No, I'm sorry. But one thing's for sure. Somebody's been hard at work covering up and destroying evidence related to this case. Somebody with power, who wanted to erase anything that might have made the investigation linger. I'm sorry, Cassandra. I wish I had more tangible answers to give you. But I did stumble on something I think you should have. I found Megan's bracelet. I'm sure she'd want you to have it.
Oh, Adam, that's very kind of you. Her grandmother gave it to her. She loved that bracelet very much. Thank you for all you did. And, do you know exactly how Megan died?
Her neck was snapped and her body was burned.
I read the reports. She didn't suffer, Cassandra. I can promise you that.
Thank you, Adam. It's not much, but it still brings me some comfort. I miss her so much.
Don't worry, Cassandra. This is not over. I don't know how or when, but I will get to the bottom of this.
I knew I was right to trust you, Adam. But please, be careful. It's strange. I thought knowing what really happened would make me feel better. But nothing will ever justify this. My daughter is gone, and I'll never get her back. I wish I could be sure she gets justice.
Trust me, she will.
The pro-human organization had received permission to gather and protest earlier in the week, but police decided to shut down the legal rally prematurely and closed the Broadview Tunnel. Perhaps they feared what might happen once the hostage situation at Seraph Industries resolved. Regardless, several violent skirmishes did break out, but no serious injuries were reported. This is Eliza Cassan, reporting to you live from Picus. All the media speculation surrounding that hostage situation in Detroit has just blown through the roof, thanks to the arrival of William Taggart, celebrity author and founder of the anti-augmentation organization Humanity Front. Speaking from the tarmac at Wayne County Airport, Taggart called the attacks
an extremely regrettable affair. I'd very much like to meet with David Seraph.
Where are you, Jensen? I haven't got all night.
Hello, Pritchard. I'm almost in my apartment now.
Well, when you do get in there, connect the neural hub to your computer. I've created a secure tunnel, and I'll take over remotely.
You can access my personal computer.
Who do you think configured your security protocols?
The good Lord made you in his own image. Why would you desecrate yourself?
I am sorry that they
Welcome home, Mr. Jensen.
Can hack my own terminal. Yeah.
Access granted.
Open the secret stash. Yeah. Piercing system. Drop a concussion grenade. Pistol. Yeah, don't do that. Cool. Don't need the combat rifle. Wonder what he's making. Let's close down the secret stash. She's got weapons all over the place, which I'm gonna sell. Why is this bed on the ground? pretty much on the ground. Oh, maybe it's not on the ground. It just looked like it. I never asked for this. I guess I'm a vampire. Can't see myself in the mirror. Neuro implant.
Pritchard, the hub's connected.
I know. Now be quiet and let me concentrate.
I need his name, Pritchard, not his entire genetic history.
That's not his DNA. It's the data he was trying to steal from us before he... My God, Jensen. Your suicide hacker didn't kill himself.
You obviously didn't see his brain splattered all over the floor.
No, you don't understand. The wet drive modification in this chip, it allows someone to hack through you. It turns you quite literally into a human proxy.
So he wasn't working alone. Someone off-site was doing the actual hacking.
Exactly. And whoever it was tried to hide his location by using multiple satellites. But I may have just traced him to here, an abandoned factory complex in Highland Park.
Get me the address, Pritchard. Because if we're lucky, whoever pulled our terrorist strings might still be there.
Sweet. Hey.
Adam?
And the mirror
It's David.
said its own
Let me
freaking
guess.
back order.
You're sending me to Highland Park.
Not just yet. Frank's figured out why the network's been compromised. There's a persistent transmission coming from Derelict Row.
Street gang territory?
Well, our dead friend was posing as an Antioch. Who better to hide with than the D-Row ballers?
Right. I'm on my way.
I just broke the TV on accident. Hostages rescued. It's their manufacturing plant. Okay. We're gonna read this. Tragedy was averted today in Milwaukee Junction this evening as Detroit SWAT team swept through the Surf Industries manufacturing plant, freeing workers from few human extremists who have been holding them hostage for several hours. That was actually Adam Jensen. Anyway, it could have been a bloodbath. Bloodbath. Could have been a bloodbath, yes, commented Sergeant Neil Townsend, chief of the tactical unit, but we encountered very little resistance. Really? The operation was a complete success. Townsend's words stand in stark contrast to eyewitnesses' accounts criticizing his team for reacting too slowly. The SWAT team sure took their sweet time. They stood around for hours like they were afraid to move for something, with an unidentified man. Townsend's department is still deflecting blame for mishandling a similar standoff 2 years ago in Mexican Town when a SWAT team killed a 15-year-old teen, igniting a citywide riots. Oh my. Antioch terrorist at large, the mastermind behind today's hostage-taking at Surf Industries, is on the loose. He is being hunted by local, state, and federal enforcement agencies. A decorated Marine, Ezekiel Zeeks, and is the leader of a group of militant pro-human activists known as Purity First. Okay, cool, sweet, yeah. Whatever you say.
Reestablishing security
Mr.
systems.
Jensen, I fixed up your apartment real
Mr.
nice.
Jensen.
That special request you asked for works like a charm.
Sweet, thank you. Okay, well, I think that's enough for this episode. Episode 7. This is the end of episode 7. I will see you next time. Episode 8.
Jensen,
You know, 'cause
I'd appreciate it
7.
if you instructed your street informants to use more conventional means of contacting you.
What are you talking about, Pritchard?
I mean, I found a message stapled to your door. Colo, alley off Bagley Avenue, Ezekiel. How cryptic.
That's near Seraph HQ. I'll look into it. Oh, and it's Cholo.
Well, first I'm gonna climb this. Cholo. I'm gonna run up this thing, and then we're gonna be done with the episode. What would happen if I tried running and jumping across? How far can I jump? Not very far. We're gonna gosh darn try it. Hiya! That didn't work. That didn't work. Okay. We're just gonna keep moving. Can I get the Icarus landing gear? Nah, I'm not going to. Why can't I go down the stairs? That's dumb. Okay, well. Thank you for watching Episode 7 of Deus Ex Human Revolution, Director's Cut. And I will see you at the end of this ladder. Yeah, I'll see you later. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.